It is likely that hundreds, if not thousands of people are living entirely second lives in the virtual online world of VRChat. With an estimated 70,000 monthly players from around the globe, over 25,000 worlds to explore, and a community-driven experience, it seems that more and more people are using VRChat as their main way of experiencing social life. But for some, it is not just a short fun experience, with it becoming a part of their daily routine. This may be because it is less stressful and perhaps more stimulating for them. I can understand this partially. Using the platform to meet people across the world that I wouldn't have had the chance to meet before is quite fun. However, I wouldn't prefer it to having and developing real-life relationships and communities. But what makes VRChat more accessible for some as compared to social reality? And what are the positives and negatives of using it as an artificial model to experience social reality? First, we need to look at French philosopher Jean Baudrillard's idea of the hyperreality. As described in Angie Speaks video, the Metaverse, hyperreality, and the floating world. It is the stage of consumer society in which artificial models of reality become the primary way we experience and understand the world around us. More specifically, some users may make it the primary way they experience the social aspect of reality, like meeting new people, making friends, forming romantic relationships, and joining communities. In this case, VRChat users are doing all of this through the use of a wide variety of 3D avatars, voice chat, and in-world chat boxes. However, this is not without its limitations. Users lose the physical aspect of social life, unable to physically see the person they are talking to. For some people, this may remove the human element from socializing, staring at a screen for hours on end, just talking through a factory-built headset. But for some users, they may see it as interacting with people for who they truly are, only being able to know their personality without preconceived notions based on their physical appearance. Along with the social aspect, it may be easier for some users to be confident in their self-representation and expression. Similar to many other social platforms like X, Instagram, and yes, even TikTok, VRChat gives users a multitude of ways to self-represent through the use of genres. As described in Aparajita Bandari and Sarah Bimo's Why is Everyone on TikTok Now? The Algorithmized Self and the Future of Self-Making on Social Media. Genre within the context of self-representation is defined as containing combinations of certain elements such as community, experience, interior worlds, emotion, personal artifacts, and so on. In VRChat, these genres are mostly 3D avatars, worlds, custom profiles, and communities. Similar to how people represent themselves in real life, however, in the virtual world. It may make it easier for some users to avoid troubles such as bullying, financial entry, or geographical limitations. Not that some of those problems don't occur in VRChat, but they generally happen way less often with it being a more accepting community of users. Going back to my original question, I wanted to ask the users who choose VRChat as their main form of experiencing social reality. I'd like for the users to speak for themselves, and with an open ear, we could try our best to understand how they view this hyperreality and reality itself.
Well, there's some people who don't have there are people with disabilities. There are people who have certain circumstances. The reason I hop on VRChat is because while I may have friends in real life, or you know what I'm saying, it's a good way to meet people that you wouldn't normally meet out in the real world. There's only such a diverse group of people you have in like a 50-mile radius. Yeah, it's diverse, but you're not gonna meet. I don't know how to put it. The likelihood of you meeting that diverse group of people is a lot less than if you were to hop on VRChat.
It makes me more confident to just slap on a headset and go to a fucking world of someone, chat with my friends, chat with random people. I don't see myself going to a club or something and picking up a conversation by myself. By myself? Hell no. I don't have the social skills to do that.
I think so. Being able to, well, yes and no, because I didn't make this avatar, but I found it and I think it fits me really well. I like being this avatar, just like I'm pretty sure that person likes being that avatar. It's just a matter of preference and having access to those preferences. You can't really change how you look lightning fast. I could go from a cat to a frog with the click of a button. You know what I mean? You can't do that in the real world. Having the freedom to be what you want, who you want, where you want, because even the place where we're at now, this isn't real, but it's real to us.
I feel like that's like a yes and no. Like, yes, like there were certain things you can do far easier on VRChat. Like, you you wouldn't catch me outside, like, ripping like anime, like being like an anime girl and shit, and doing my fucking stupid ass jokes and shit. The thing is, I don't know, since I was a kid, I knew this game for over 2-3 years, and before this, my voice was very like squeaker-like. So I was always like afraid, like, oh, if I went on VRChat, if I went to like talk with like random other people I don't know, I would be, I guess, like, then scrutinized for the way I sound and shit.
I guess there's also like mostly like touch or relationships. There's a lot of people that do that. I felt the negative with how people treat this game like it's mostly kind of real life, because you're basically using a character that's not touchable and not physically there with you, but only mentally in your like mind and also your eyes, because you see that. But the thing is, I feel like it's mostly missing out on how like actual human society, how people can actually feel real emotions with someone, like someone that they can be with. And also, it's also worse when it's like most separated, like a long distant relationships or friendships that can like really be close to each other, but there's just a barrier that's keeping them far away. But I guess the positive is also for them to actually feel like happy for once, or satisfied if they went through like a very dark time, or they just have like a lot of issues that's hard for them to experience in real life. But I could say it's very helpful for like people that really need it, even if they can't experience it in like real society.
It makes me more comfortable, but I always feel like I have to like act like a certain way around someone I knew, because if I met someone and like I'm like, oh, I act in like certain ways. I think like I'm not truly myself on here. This is like the internet. Some people are gonna be mean. That I don't fucking care. But like, I've spent way too much like money and hours into this game than I really should have. Like, I have school, right? I fucking had like cycle through my fucking change my sleep schedule just to play with my friends. I had to change my sleep schedule just to play this game and hop on with my friends and chat as a fucking anime girl in VRChat. Dude, it's fucking crazy because I spend like 6 hours each day on the weekend, around 6 hours on VR or more. I go on Monday and sometimes I'm like, hey, where are my thumbsticks? Oh yeah, I don't have thumbsticks because I'm fucking in real life. Like, I can't vent online. No, I feel like that's like a really fucking stupid thing. I feel like, because they're your friends, they're your homies, you see them every day, you talk to them every day, it's easy to tell them about something that's wrong. But here, it's like, why would I tell you, like, a stranger I've never spoken to? I only know their voice. Sometimes I don't even know their voice. Sometimes they're mute, sometimes they don't talk. Why would I tell them about, like, shit, like how I'm feeling, what I want to do, stuff like that? I made a few friends before. I told them about, like, all my, I guess, like, sort of, like, mini-vented on them. I told them, like a few details about me, what I want to do, how I'm feeling, stuff like that. And then, as soon as I told that to them, like a week or so later, we don't talk anymore. it's not out of animosity. It's not like they hate me, but they're like, I know who this guy really is. I don't really want to talk to him anymore. He's not cool.
The judgment here is like, there's some people who have their own like predispositions of ideas, but 9 out of 10 times you'll find a crew of people that you fuck with heavy. He's done? Yeah. He's almost done making the song. I just met someone in Germany who plays a guitar. We threw 3 words at him.
Germany, not in Germany. Yeah. Like you're not in Germany.
That's what I said. Same difference. Point is, we're gonna go experience something cool.